Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers. I never thought a simple confession could shatter the life I had carefully built, but that night proved me completely wrong. My name is Clara and I'm 32 years old. I've been married to my husband, David, for 6 years, and for the most part I thought our marriage was stable. We laughed, we argued occasionally, and we shared moments that felt like the kind of love people read about in novels. Or at least that's what I convinced myself. It all started innocently, or so I thought. One quiet evening we were sitting at the kitchen table, me scrolling through my phone while David poured us both a glass of wine. The room smelled like the vanilla-scented candles I insisted on lighting because I liked things to feel cozy. I felt a strange mixture of guilt and relief bubbling inside me. I had been holding something back for weeks and it felt like the moment had arrived. "David," I began, my voice slightly trembling. He looked up from his glass, sensing the hesitation. I have to tell you something." He smiled gently, a small gesture that made my heart ache instantly. "You know you can tell me anything, Clara." "What is it?" I took a deep breath, trying to steady the whirlwind of emotions inside me. "It's about Mark. My ex. The one I thought I'd completely left behind years ago. The one I promised myself I would never speak of again." My throat tightened. He still texts me every single night." I saw his smile falter just slightly, but it was enough. The air seemed to thicken. I wanted to stop, wanted to take it all back, but the words had already slipped past my lips. I had to be honest, I told myself. Honesty was supposed to be the foundation of trust, right? David's eyes darkened ever so slightly, but his voice remained calm. Too calm. "Every night?" he asked, his tone measured, almost detached. I nodded, biting my lip. "Yes." I didn't reply to all of them, I swear. Most of the time I just ignore him, but sometimes I reply, politely. For a moment he didn't speak. He set his wine glass down with deliberate care and stared at me like I was suddenly a stranger sitting across from him. My stomach tightened. I could feel the panic starting to creep in. "Clara," he said finally, his voice quiet but sharp, "why are you telling me this now?" I swallowed hard, tears threatening to spill. Because I didn't want to hide it anymore. "I love you, David. I want us to be honest with each other. That's all. I didn't want secrets between us." His gaze didn't soften. If anything, it became heavier. "Clara, do you understand how this makes me feel?" I flinched because the truth was, I only partially understood. I think I do," I whispered. "But it's not like anything has happened. It's just text. I'm not interested in him anymore. I never was. You know that." David shook his head slowly. "It's not about whether you're interested or not. It's about boundaries. It's about respect. It's about the fact that every night, without fail, your ex reaches out to you and somehow I'm supposed to feel comfortable with that." I felt a pang of guilt so sharp that it took my breath away. "David, I didn't realize it would feel like this to you." He leaned back in his chair, silent for what felt like hours, though it was probably only a few minutes. I watched him, desperate for some sign that he wasn't completely done with me, but all I saw was a man I thought I knew, slowly disappearing behind a wall of hurt I had never imagined. Finally he spoke again. "Clara, do you love him still?" The question hit me like a physical blow. I shook my head violently. "No. David, no. I love you. I love you more than anything. Please don't think I'm thinking about him. I'm not. I swear." He didn't respond immediately. Instead he reached for his coat, then paused. My heart skipped a beat. "David, please," I whispered. "Please don't do this. Don't leave me over something He cut me off gently but firmly. "Clara, it's not just about the texts. It's about what they represent. They represent a part of your past that hasn't been completely closed off. They represent a boundary you weren't willing to set for us, for me. And boundaries aren't optional in a marriage." I felt tears spill down my cheeks, but I tried to swallow the sobs. I had never seen him like this, so calm, so resolute, yet so distant. "David, I can fix it. I'll block him. I'll stop replying. Just don't walk away." He shook his head slowly. "It's not that simple, Clara. It's never that simple. You've put me in a position where I feel disrespected every night without even meaning to. And after 6 years I've realized I can't keep doing this. I can't keep feeling like an option while someone from your past still occupies your attention. I love you, but I need more than love. I need respect, Clara. And right now, I don't feel it." I could barely breathe. "David, please?" He stood up, looked at me one last time, and said something I will never forget. "Actions speak louder than words, Clara. And yours have spoken every night for weeks, maybe months. I'm done feeling invisible. I'm done being the one you take for granted. I need to walk away so you can finally understand what it feels like to lose someone you love." With that, he grabbed his keys, opened the door, and left. The sound of the door closing echoed in my chest like a hammer striking my heart. I sat there, frozen, clutching my wine glass that now felt heavier than ever. I had thought I was doing the right thing by being honest, but honesty had never felt so painful. I had thought my love for him would be enough. It wasn't.